Welcome back to the Weekend Scouter. In this video, we're going to talk about building this 3-station rocket launch platform. We'll go through a slideshow where I explain each part and how to assemble. So stay tuned. The first step in this process is building the frame. The frame kit is put together with plywood, 2x4s, and 2x6s. Each length and material is listed in the description below. I use these measurements to cut out our side panels that are out of 1/2-inch plywood. Using this, you can also see where we placed the center hole for the launch pad launching mechanism. In this screenshot, you can see the 2x6 is placed in the back half of the launch pad. Then we have two 2x4 uprights kind of at a diagonal position to make the platform a little stronger. On the front half, you'll end up putting your 2x4 to straighten it up. In the center there, you can see our launch pad mechanism. This is where we'll be mounting with 2 lag bolts so that the stand can move up and down as needed when traveling. Now that we have the frame built, we're going to go ahead and set that aside and now work on the launch pad system. To start the launch system build, we're going to take all the pipe and we're going to start from left to right. Starting with the 90 degree, we're going to add a 6-inch pipe to the right, then a valve, then a 3-inch piece into a T. Then starting over, we're going to use a 6-inch to a valve to a 3-inch back into a T. Now that we have all those, we're going to add our 8 inches going straight up from the 90 and both the T's. Now make sure we don't cut any holes in our 2x6 just yet. We want to make sure we tighten all these up and that the valves are free and clear and in line with one another, so when we go to use our system, it's easy to launch. Once all your pipes are tightened, simply take your system, line it up on your 2x6, making sure that there's 4.5 inches on both sides from the 2x6 into the first pipes on the left and right to center. This way, when you drill your holes, your pipes will line up and easily slide through. The next step is to add the threaded rod and conduit hangers. To do so, simply add them on as you see in the image. Then drill your holes and add the rods through there. Making sure to add the bolts at the top and bottom with washers. This way it will add some strength and we'll be able to level the rocket pressure system. Alright, this is how the system should look once you have your threaded rods and conduit hangers in there. Now, in order to level the system, you can do so by tightening the bolts on the conduit hangers and the threaded rods and measuring from the 2x6 down to the T, the 90, until they are all the same length. In this next section, we're going to be adding the brackets to the 2x6 launch pad system. This way, these brackets will help when we enter the lag bolt from the 2x6 from splitting. One of the things you need to do is modify the L brackets. Placing one of the L brackets on the 2x6, you need to drill a hole in the center of it to accept the 3/8 inch lag bolt. This way, when you mount this and you place that on there, the lag bolt will go through freely. Make sure that when you drill that L bracket in the center, on the side that's going to go on the very top of the 2x6. Make sure to do this for both sides and then mount with the screws just on the front half. When installing the 2x6 hangers, make sure you add screws as seen by the red circle on both sides of the 2x6. This way it's going to hold it flat against the board. Also make sure you add a screw into the side section as seen by the image with the pipe sticking through it. This is really going to secure it to the 2x6 and help that 2x6 from cracking when the lag bolt is entered through the side. In this image, you can see both the L bracket and the hanger have been added. One thing that was not taken a picture of and mentioned was you need to drill a pilot hole in the end of both sides to accommodate the lag bolt. This way the board will not split once you put the lag bolt in to attach it to the base. Line the launching mechanism 2x6 up to the 2 holes we drilled in the sides. Then enter the lag bolts. This way it'll secure it to the launch pad base, and then we can start moving on to the air pressure gauges. In this image, you can also see that we have a hole for a piece of pipe coming into the T-brackets to pressurize. This hole was created by using a Sharpie into that first T-bracket and then moving the launch pad system up and down till you got your design, and then going ahead and drilling out and cutting the holes to measure the path it'll take as it moves. Now that we've got the hole cut inside, we can complete the assembly by adding the 10-inch galvanized pipe to the last T. Once we've added that, we can add the air pressure regulator to the last ball valve, and then connect that ball valve to that last 10-inch pipe we just added. Now we are done with assembly. To finish, we went ahead and taped up everything and painted ours blue. We'll add some pack numbers and information on it at a later date. This concludes this video on the launch pad build. For the release mechanism, we will have to create a second video, so please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for the next video. Until next time, thank you for watching The Weekend Scouter.